Hey! Hello everyone, welcome. I've had a few different things going on that go through things I've picked up. I've been to a few Goodwills lately. I went on a little trip with my parents to just kind of hang out in a few different areas, and I got to go through a few different shops, and I got a few new things. One of them was a Wii Guitar Hero guitar. It was only $5, and it was in very excellent looking condition. Though I do not actually own a Wii version of the game, so I don't know if it works truthfully. But now I do have a PlayStation version. There were two Guitar Hero games, and this is a PlayStation 2 version guitar, which I think was the original guitar that came out with the Guitar Hero games. But Guitar Hero 1 and the 80s Encore only on the PS2, so that was also $5. So I do have Encore, so I've actually played that. You would know I've gotten that when I went to my trip to Utah. So I can also get Guitar Hero 1. So, haha! Now, let's see, let's first start with, since I was on the topic of Goodwill stuff, let's start with Goodwill stuff first. And I'll move on from there. So, I did not have a full working Move thing. I have only one piece of the Move, but this was on sale, and it was at Goodwill, and it was cheaper than what it is on Amazon, and it's in excellent condition. It's a copy of Sorcery, if I can get the reflection not to be in there, for the PS3, and it does require the Move, so odds are I won't be playing that anytime soon, but it was a nice pickup, to be honest, only $9. Now, something else I found was The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth real-time strategy game on, wow, that's just acting like a meal. Look, can you see all the things that you can't see in the background? This PC game was never put on any console, and it also has an expansion. What was that for number 2? I don't remember actually now. I think the expansion was actually for the sequel, actually, now I think about it. But this was only on the PC, and it was only $5. And all the discs are very clean and everything. Now, here's the weirdest thing out of all this, you know. Found cheap guitars and that. So, what can you find that's weird as a game? A Japanese version of Time Crisis at a Goodwill for $3. A Japanese version. What's funny is the disc is absolutely clean, and the book's also very nice condition and everything. It's just it just wows me sometimes, the condition of Japanese stuff. It does. Now, but why the hell is there a Japanese game at a Goodwill? That just blows my mind. Oh well. And I got 2 NES games. Sunsoft Strikes Again with Xenophobe, a game I never heard of. I looked it up, and it looked kind of interesting. It's co-op. It's based on a arcade game of the same title. It seemed interesting. I might try it. Now, here's something I never heard of. It's called Trojan Man. No, it's called Trojan. It's by Capcom on the NES. Now, yeah, not getting too much of a good look there. The artwork looks kind of interesting. It's kind of dark, so it's actually kind of hard to show. But I got it for $3, and I looked it up on my Android phone on YouTube, and it looks like basically something kind of like Castlevania in a way. So it looks alright. You know, might be not the best thing, but it's not like it was expensive. So on the more news, Minecraft. Late to the party, aren't you? Yes, I got Minecraft retail version, and one of the reasons I never got Minecraft until now was because I don't know if Minecraft was going to ever work on my PC, because it slowly keeps getting more and more out of date. Look at the Enderman. Look at the Enderman. No! Okay, Endermen scare me. Yeah, they scare me. There's one behind me. Okay, anyway. It actually does work on my PC, and it's actually really fun. So, I guess I'm really late to that part, but, I might try to do some recording of it. I actually have a test recording. I'm not sure, when I'll put it up, but, I'm gonna actually test around with that. I don't have very good capturing software for the PC. What I do use seems to only be good with stuff that doesn't have really jarring and quick movement. Because if it does, then it kind of skips frames. So, I'll test around that. So anyway, newer entries. I'm still going to save my 3DS stuff for the side here. So, I got two things. Angry Birds and Angry Birds Space for the PC. You know, what's weird is America never got physical versions of the PC games until just recently, because apparently they just struck a deal with a company called Valvesoft, which apparently releases all kinds of PC games that I've never cared about before, so... Now, what's funny about these is when you combine the price, and they also have seasons. I have not seen it for sale, but you can find the original Angry Birds Space and Seasons. They all get all the updates and everything. Any new updates, they get them and that. You do require a PC connection to activate them, though, so that kind of sucks in that regard, but... What's funny is if you throw in all the they're basically like $10 a copy, really. So, you know, you got the console version of Angry Birds for $39, and you got Angry Birds Space and Seasons for $10 each. With everything. And they update for free. Free updates, you know, not the DLC, I'm sure, that Activision probably has planned. Yeah. But anyway, into probably more interesting news, the 3DS stuff. So if you always saw my 3DS unpacking, you already know I got Shifting World. Shift happens in this game. Shift happens. And yeah, that's on the back of the game. Ooh, original. Shifting World's actually pretty interesting. I'm not sure if it'd be really fun as a Let's Play, but I did test videos with it. And I am testing videos with a original DS game, so I think I already commented on that before. But I do have my second game. And the very sole purpose I bought 3DS. Zero's Escape. Virtue's Last Reward. That turned out kind of dark on there. Oh, wow. This game's really fucking addicting. There is one thing I'm kind of disappointed with this game is the cast. And it's not that I hate the cast, don't get me wrong. There's something I really appreciate about the original 999 game. 9 hours, 9 forces, 9 doors. All the characters were pretty realistic, pretty much. I mean, they weren't like Adonis, insane lunatic people. I mean, Clover and the one telemarketer chick who has very questionable attire are like the only two really iffy characters. But overall, everyone else looked pretty normal, really. You know, they weren't just insane, huge 5 pounds of hair and shit, you know. And I really appreciate that, and a very serious story. Now, again, I don't hate these new characters, but really, looking at them, pretty much only like 4 of them are normal, and that's only including this ringleader of a circus, because his attire, well, makes sense if he got kidnapped, as why he was wearing his costume. Everyone else looks freaking weird. So, and the one thing that really drives me insane when it comes to that, just the one thing it drives me, and I think I'm just gonna kind of throw my impressions of the game in here right now. Now, I don't hate the game for this, but it just blows my mind. Well, it's like, okay, so this is Alice. If you beat, and yeah, this is going to be spoilers for 9 Hours, 9 Points, and 9 Doors, so probably want to stop watching now. Anyway, so Alice, if you play 999, you've played most of it or gotten to the true ending, Alice was some Egyptian woman in a coffin that supposedly was on the ship that you're in. Now, Alice is in this game. Now, whether she is that Alice remains to be unknown to the point that I'm playing. She has talked about it, though. But anyway, my point is her attire. She got like a little coat thing, but she wears it completely open in the front. The only thing covering, now, I don't mean to be very vulgar here, but the only thing covering her breasts is this giant golden necklace she's wearing around her neck. It's the only thing covering them. What? Okay, anyway. Besides some of the questionable design of the characters, because it's just a little weird. Overall, I'm really enjoying the mysterious strangeness of all of them. At the point I'm playing, everyone's very suspicious. Some people have some good things and some questionable things. So I'm liking where the story going. There are a lot of new features in the game. As far as I'm aware, this is Axis's first published game they included English voice acting in. As far as I'm aware of. Don't freak out. I've never played BlazBlue, and I've never played any of the Guilty Gear games they've published, so don't freak out if they have already. Okay, anyway, besides, they've published a number of Japanese games without including English dubbing for voice acting, if they had voice acting. So, I think it means a lot to them, the fact that they put English voiceovers in this game for this game. I mean, I think that means that they were really proud of how successful the first game was in America. And I'm really happy about that. Because the voice acting, both Japanese and English. Now, I'm not a giant person who watches a lot of Japanese stuff in Japanese, unless it's only available in Japanese, or the English version is just really horrible, like they edited everything out or something. Then I might do that. But, as far as I hear, both sets of actors are awesome. Some of the new things in the game, there's some new rules, so it's not exactly the same game. There are a lot of new interesting twists to the game now. And one of them is basically the characters being forced to pair in solo. The watchers now, every round, pair you with someone or make you a solo. So there will be 3 groups of people of 2 and then 3 people by themselves. And they have to combine 1 group of 2 and 1 solo to go through doors throughout the place they're trapped in. Which I currently don't know where they are. Very questionable. I have a really mind-blown idea only based on a random thought the main character had. And believe me, it's way fucking out there. And I mean that. So I really hope that ain't the case, but I do have an absolutely insane idea there. But, some of the new things they did with the menu, it's a lot of the same, but there are a lot of new types of files. And I like an interesting idea they did. I like the easy hard modes of the puzzles. You see, basically, now every trap room you get into, you automatically start in hard mode. And if you find the puzzle too hard, you can switch it to easy, and your companions with you right now will help assist you and tell you more hints and things at figuring it out. So it's a little more easier on you. However, if you do the hard version, you can be rewarded with a special file you can only get in hard mode that contains many different files of random tidbits about the game, creating it, things in the backgrounds of characters, or meanings of words, or more depth knowledge of words. And I found there's a lot of different things in each gold file. And I think that's a really nice reward for people, especially if you really like this game. Now, there's one thing I'm a little iffy about. The flowchart. At first sight, I thought it was awesome. And I still think it's good, but I think it has one thing I don't like about it. It's seeing it. Now, I have been told that what you see at the beginning is not necessarily the full flowchart. So that's sounding like much better in my opinion. Because, you know, I'm really, I look at the flowchart and I just keep feeling like, well, I can see the end, so doesn't that mean I can just get through it really fast? Which, if you think that, you're going to get handed a whole bunch to be continued. Now, I find the story very interesting up to where I am. I'm not going to really tell any more about that. I'll probably make a more interesting video about my thoughts on that separately, because a lot of that shit's spoilers. Massive spoilers. But I'm very highly enjoying the game. Highly recommended. I'm really loving it. It's kick-ass, and it definitely has been holding up to the previous game. I'm looking forward to see how it ends, though. Oh, boy. Last game was a mind blow. So it makes me wonder what the fuck happened at this one. Anyway. So that's all the new stuff I got. Whew. Oh, sorry. Now, this is the day before November 6th. The day of our election, or... well, assuming you live in America. If you don't live in America, then it doesn't really pertain to you much. But anyway, I hope you all go out and vote, you know. It's the election, you know. It's a very important day for the future of our nation, and I'm not going to be like you. Because, you know, you have your own opinion, you have your own thoughts, and you have your own way of how you think the country, or who you think can fix the country. So, you know, I'm not going on something like that, but, you know, you can probably guess who I would vote for, but, you know, that don't matter, you know. I like to think we're all respectable human beings that can respect people's different opinions and thoughts on who they... because there's nothing I hate more than some of these ads on YouTube and these people on Facebook. It's like, you destroy them... or somebody greedy money, greedy fucking company, unconstitutional. It's like, people, no matter which side you like or hate, you cannot fix this country in 3 days. This isn't a Rome can be built in a single day syndrome problem. It takes time. So anyway, my point is, though, I hope you go out and vote if you live in America tomorrow, and I hope to see you rooting for who you want to win. Don't really have too much to add, except for, you know, about my Let's Plays. I'm working on getting Lufia Wounds all finished. I'm pretty sure everyone knows I've been enjoying the... no, I haven't. Can't lie about that. It's really a disappointing game. I'm at the end. I am at the end, but the final boss actually handed me my ass. And I could explain more about that. Well, actually, basically, it comes to... I underestimated how people beat the final boss. You see, apparently most people don't level grind. They actually farm stat boosting items from monsters and boost their stats. Because apparently the end of this game is so unbalanced, it makes Mother 1's end game look completely balanced. Like, insanely skewed off. So, my choices are to really farm a whole bunch of stat items or fucking power grind. That is just awful design in an RPG, on top of all the moves you have that just don't seem even remotely useful in the final fights. But I'll probably do some additional research on that. So, that might take a while, but the videos on YouTube are not up to there yet, so I got some time to try and get that finished. A few people have already known I have, Zero's Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, and I've already got 4 people who want me to do a Let's Play of it. Now, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this very hard, because I've commented something about games like this. These kind of games are about their story. It's solely their story, or at least 90% the story, in very belittled amounts of gameplay. So, I personally would feel bad if I did a Let's Play, like a full Let's Play of all of it. Because I would feel like I'm not encouraging people to buy the game or people to just skip the game and watch the Let's Play. So I have 2 thoughts on this. I could either A, just not do it, or B, I could actually do a Let's Play of the gameplay and keep the story in the backlight. I could tidbits little amounts of the story, but kind of, majorly keep them in the dark. Maybe talk a little about, but, kind of leave cliffhangers in there or that. That way, it would you could get addicted to it, but you won't to get your full fillings, because you gotta go buy it. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I'm really happy people really want to see a Let's Play of it. But, I don't want to hurt the sales of this game at all. I don't like to think Let's Plays hurt the sales of games, but I really feel that a story-based game could possibly be hurt by one, at least showing off all of its story. So, I would put more thought into that. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on that, definitely feel free to comment. If you heard that, excuse me. Sorry. I had Italian. What? But anyway, I am, like I said, testing around Minecraft video. And aside from that, it's just pretty much the usual. Final Fantasy IX. I'm trying to get further on Final Fantasy IX when Aaron comes, visits. And, just pretty much the usual there. Like I said, I have been testing with 3DS, with my 3DS to do recordings on there. That's turning much better, to be honest. I've messed with a few settings on my camera, and I found ways to make the video look much better. Like, the big bright whiteness, like, what's here and here. There's a setting in the camera's program that when you, do that, it, would, turn really bright and then kind of, refocus all the colors and that. And, I found a way to control that so that doesn't really happen or happen as much. I can just totally turn it off. What I kind of do is, adjust it for where I am in the game and then turn it off, and it basically will stop doing it while everything looks decent, so. But, not too much else really at the moment. I might get 1 or 2 more 3DS games this weekend. And that's about it. I do have more videos. I have a reply video, and I know I keep saying it. I'm gonna have another Q&A video, but I keep not getting to it because I keep getting sidetracked from different things, and I want to apologize about that too. Actually, there has been a day or two where I haven't been having Let's Plays go up, and that's because there's been overtime where I work. Like this week right now, I'm supposed to work Friday. That's not a day I normally work. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 40 hours a week. And they just put in 10 hours for Friday. So, yeah, there's been a lot of bizarre overtime. So, I apologize if there's a day or two I might skip because I come home sometimes it can be rough in the factory. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. If you got any questions or anything, feel free to, leave a comment, reply. Oh, pardon me. And, I hope to see you again, and toodaloo.